Hi everybody. I thought we gotta give our YouTube friends some love, and I don't do live on YouTube like I do on Facebook, so I'm gonna try and start going live at between 4 and 5, because I go live on Facebook at 5 Pacific. So I'm going to try and do live between 4 and 5 Pacific on YouTube now. So if you want to join us, basically the live is just watching Coco play and get into trouble. She's got a new toy right now, so she's really pumped. So she's been chewing at this toy. I don't know if anyone. So if you want to join us weekdays between 4 and 5 Pacific on YouTube, we're going to try and do a regular live showing our birds playing. So this is Coco if you're new. Coco is a Goffin Cockatoo, and she is a rescue. And then we got Sid here. Beautiful Sid. She is our African Grey. Congo African Grey, right, Sid? Hi, Jeanette. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do YouTube at between 4 and 5 Pacific now. These poor YouTube followers, they get nothing. And we got our beautiful Kiwi. Hi, Kiwi. Kiwi's tired tonight, eh, Kiwi? Yeah. Kiwi played all day, eh, Kiwi? And this one naps all day. And this one naps, too. And who we got? Who else do we got? We got our big mouth. Where is she? Hi. Oh, look who's coming. Hi, Connie. Huh? This is Cookie. Hi, Kim. This is Newman. There's hundreds of dollars in toys in here, but he's chewing the box, just to let you know. He chooses the box. And there's Drew. So if you're just joining us, I go live every day on Facebook, and I thought I'm going to go live on YouTube before my Facebook one. So that would be usually between 4 and 4:30 Pacific time. I'll just jump on a live and show everyone what we're doing. I usually have finished cleaning up the house by now. I probably, if I wasn't going on YouTube live, I'd probably be doing floors and cages and mopping, but I don't feel like it. So I'm using this as an excuse not to be a clean freak. Poor Coco got her toe pinched today. Hi, Christine. Christine Wren. Coco got her little toe caught in the door today of her cage, and so she got a little pinch. Her foot's working fine now. Totally fine, but this morning, of course, I'm like dying because she's holding her toe up from a toe pinch. So she's been playing with this toy since 3 o'clock now. Good job, eh, Coco? Coco loves her toys. Hi, Judy. I just want to show you this toy. Look how thin this wood is. That's hand cut and dyed wood. You know, if you make bird toys, if you're cutting wood this thin, only about half of them aren't damaged. Because remember, you gotta sand them too, right? they split when you slice them. So anyways, just appreciate the small details of the bird toy makers. Hi, Cookie.
Huh?
What's Newman doing in the box of toys? Cookie? What are you guys doing? See, Cookie's guarding.
Huh?
Cookie's guarding Newman.
Huh?
There's Rue. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on. It's nothing really exciting. Did anyone do anything fun today? Are you watching on TV, Marie? Maria. There's Coco. Cute Coco on TV. There you can see Coco's butt on TV. Can you see the view horizontal? Like if I do, are you okay with this horizontally on YouTube? Because it's just easier for me to hold the phone. Oh, it's me. There we go. That's why. Okay. Kiwi? Right there. Hi, Kiwi. Hi, Kiwi, sweetie. She's going by her real name. Maria's going by her real name on YouTube, by the way. Maria joins our Facebook Live every day. Right, Keith? What do you think, Kiwi? Huh? What do you think, honey? You're asking for a drink? She wants to sit on my lap, but she knows that I'm vulnerable and she'll bite me. But let's give her another chance. Hi, Kim Laurie. Yes, I recognize your name too. Look at Cookie, doesn't want to miss out on anything. What are you doing, Cook? Hi, Cookie. Oh, you got your order from Seriously Nuts today? What did you get? Yeah, I ordered the toys from Seriously Nuts. Look how happy she is. Like, doesn't that make you feel good? If you've got birds, that should make you feel good. Some people with birds, they say, oh, I bought them the toy and they just chewed it right up. That's the point of having toys. Of course, you want it to last as long. Hey, see, you're biting. Of course, you want it to last as long as you can, but if they're too strong, they don't play with them. They need something to do. Keeps her mind busy. Like right now, Coco's not trying to get into stuff and she's not screaming. Look at the way she's hanging her butt like that. So cute. Then we got little Miss Sidster. Hey, Sid. I was going to do the broadcasting from YouTube, like with that program Restream or whatever, both at the same time, but I don't really, I don't know, it's just too much thinking to do that. Here comes Mr. Limpy Gimp. You coming out, Cook? He wants to go to that Cuisinart box and start his nesting behavior. Love our birds. You have any birds, Christine? Maria has birds. Kimberly Lowry has birds too, right? Who else has birds here? Does everyone here have birds? You got 4? What kind of birds do you have? Do you have naughty birds or easy birds? No, I know it's not going to last long between Newman and Cookie. But the thing about it, oh, he's got to keep an eye on him. I'm afraid they're going to start getting to the cords. You've got a green sheep. Those are popular, Maria. Do you ever want to get a bird, Kim? Those are like probably the most popular, besides cockatiels, are the green cheek conures. 2 cockatiels, a parakeet, and a mourning dove. Mourning doves are popular too, but I'm not sure. Like, what's it like to own a mourning dove? Do they have big personalities? Hi, Newman. Yeah, maybe Brad will move it. Oh, here they come. What's going on here? Oh, Cookie. When I used to make custom toys for birds, some people would order toys for mourning doves, and I never knew what the heck they play with. Hi, Gina. You can't give them the time they deserve, yeah. If you know your limitations, that's good. They're quiet, they coo? Do they need a lot of activity? Or they just sit and coo? Or what do? They peck? They forage probably on the ground. You know those racing pigeons, when people lose their racing pigeons, they just let it go. They don't even bother looking for them. So they gotta make it on their own. So Sid is arthritis and she can't preen herself. So see, thanks, Lucia. See, she can't preen, so all these feathers at the back she can't get at. Must be so itchy. So I kind of help her sit and coo and sleep. Well, that's cute, I guess, isn't it? What do you feed them? What do you feed a mourning dove? The toys they like are shredding toys and bells, right? Coco, you're gonna finish that whole toy tonight. Huh? Oh, look at, I got 11, 14 watchers and 12 likes. That's pretty good, I think. People don't usually do that. Look at Newman. If you don't have birds, they're very messy. Gina Marie is Mabe. My Facebook regulars are here. Did you guys get an alert that I was live on YouTube? So this is Newman. He's getting close to Sid, and he was giving her the stink eye. You got the alert, Jeanette? What's the weather in Vegas like today? Is it hot? Oh, so it doesn't push the notification to your phone. It just only if you're on YouTube. I think Facebook pushes the notification. Oh, okay. Gina got one. Look at Newman's waddle. Newman's got a pretty nice waddle, too. Okay, you feed morning canary and finch food. Okay. He has a nest in his bedroom. Is it a nest that you bought, or did he make his own nest? Uh-oh, Coco's starting to be interested in Newman. Coco's bored of her toy. You should play with your toy, Coco. Hey, no biting. She bites. She sits on my lap and then bites me. See all the dust from her? Oh, what's Coco doing in there now? She's gonna have a snack. He made it in a tin container. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. How long do morning doves live for? Hi, Cookie. Hi. Hi, Cookie. Hi, ho. Hi, Cookie. Hi. 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 You guys hear the mania? There's my friend, so she watches my lives, but then she stops with the, listen to her. Then she stops. As soon as she starts hearing Lou, she turns it off because Lou's so obnoxious. Look at these three. They're so funny together. It's funny. They never used to come out before, ever. Newman and Cookie, well, rarely they would come out. Because it was really, it used to be so chaotic out here with when Floyd was with us. And he'd just be drama all the time. But now that there's no Floyd drama, they come out all the time. Right, Cookie? Nine years? Aw, that's nice. Gina, I'll have to look. I love those little, I love all double yellow-headed ones. Well, there's this one cockatoo I watched. Don't you bite me. One cockatoo I watched that sings. And I'm like, how come I don't have a cockatoo that sings? I got one that laughs like a maniac and yells her head off. How is that fair? I have a ranting cockatoo and a yelling cockatoo. How fair is that? Where did I go wrong? Rue, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Did I bring you up that way? You want to come sit on my lap? She ate all of her lunch today. Such a good girl, didn't you? You ate all your lunch today. So good. I was so happy. You ate all your grapes and your mash, right? And your corn. Right? You were so good today. I was so proud of you. Do you want me to come closer? See, if you're new here, she's nervous. She's a nervous bird. So I have to watch. So she'll like yell and yell and yell for me to come and visit her, and then she runs away. Hi, Karen. If you're just joining us, I'm going to try and go live on YouTube before my Facebook lives every day. So on Facebook, I go live at 5 Pacific. So I'm going to try and do live at 4, between 4 and 5 on YouTube, so that my YouTube friends can see us live. Right, Coco? Maybe eventually we'll have 100 people watching on YouTube, like on Facebook. Well, Facebook, we usually have 200. 220 or 250 to start, and then by the end of it, it goes down. Yeah, bird news. Live at 4, bird news. What's today's news? Sid slept. Oh, you like doing live at 4 because you're tired on the East Coast, yeah. My bedtime's at 9 too, so out here that'd be 9. So live at 5 on the East Coast, depends on how east you are, could be bedtime. Oh no, are you sick? I'm sorry, Kim. Oh, Lowry. I hope it doesn't last long. These sicknesses stick around now for... Oh, look at Coco. She's having a snap. She's quite happy in her little house out here. I was saying earlier that her toe got pinched in the cage door today. And she's using her foot now, but I was like totally freaked out. Because I was like, is it the toe with the stitches or what? Or had the stitches? Because you know how when you have stitches, that area of your skin is extra sensitive, and I was like, oh no, please not the toe stitches. And I think it was. That's why she was holding her foot up. She had to hold her foot up the whole time she was eating her breakfast. So, but she's fine with her foot now. So 4 is 7. Yeah, 7 o'clock, you just want to chillax. Here at 7, Bradford's getting home around 7:30 at night and 8. And then if we're eating together, if I cook, then we usually have dinner at 8. And finish at 8:30, and then I sit and look at TikTok for 20 minutes, and then I go to bed and watch my Dateline. I think I have like 80 Datelines recorded. They put me right to sleep. Is it the flu, Kim? What's she doing? She's eating her pellets. Yeah, what's she doing? Yeah, okay. Well, Jeanette. Well, you're having your treats from last night. What's going on in here? Oh, you're playing with the paper. Hey! Hey! See, he gets nasty with that box. He's protecting the box because he thinks it's him and Newman's nest. That's like, Karen, that's like Brad. Like, if he eats too late, apparently he says he gets up and he feels like he's choking to death because the food comes up.
Ah!
That would be awful. Don't you think? Or is that what happens to you too? Are you coming to get me, Cookie? He's got that corner of the kitchen covered. Funny how he's not scared of me. I'm scared of him. Why am I scared of you? Hmm?
Huh?
Do you think Newman likes Cookie as the friend? Do you think Cookie, or do you think Newman likes having Cookie as a friend?
Huh?
I got my own alert. There's this page I used to follow. Cody, Kobe, and something, the three shepherds. And they were the most beautiful dogs. And they'd all walk together holding those balls. You know those balls with strings? So they all walk together as 3 holding the same toy. And then just gorgeous. You know those long-haired shepherds? Just gorgeous. And then they were all 3 gorgeous. And then him and his wife got divorced, so she got to take one. And then his other 2, and then one died, and then the other one died last year. So he had none. So he just got a new puppy. So I just got an alert that he's going to be live with his puppy. So. Oh, really? Is it from scars in the esophagus? Seriously? I'm going to say that to him.
Huh?
Oh, that's good, Elizabeth. My house wasn't always clean. But I took some time off this summer and started organizing my life, and now I can keep it clean. There's a boy band at the house. Cookie's like, where's Newman? Is Cookie suspicious of Newman? No. Well, Cookie keeps his eye out for Newman. Cookie keeps his eye out for Newman for sure. He keeps an eye on him. I think if Cookie had his own way, he'd probably sit really close to Newman. Like, really, really close. like buddies. So there's 22 watching right now. So if I'm just gonna say again, I'm gonna try and go live on YouTube every day, sometime between 4 and 5 Pacific, because I go live at 5 on Facebook every day. So I'm gonna try and do YouTube at before Facebook, because I have a lot of people on YouTube that don't watch Facebook because they don't have Facebook, but they have YouTube. So funny, Brad saw Newman on the dog dish and he's like, the girls can't get any diseases from Newman, can they? I said, no, not Newman. What are you two doing? What's Coco doing? She's having a treat. So nice. Coco likes her private time. Girls are outside. That Ellie's turned into a real pain in the you-know-what. They want to be outside. See, Ellie wants to be outside and Izzy wants to sleep here. Because she's older. Well, she's aged more. But she doesn't want Ellie to be outside without her, so I feel bad. Okay, who's chirping? That's Sid. Going beep beep. Janice cannot eat regular. Let's see. Janice cannot eat like regular people because of years has made such thick scars around their odor. So. Oh my god. I should make sure I tell him that. I think a lot of men have problems with their esophagus. But I've had like heartburn maybe 8 times in my life, and it was the most painful thing in the world. I don't know how people do it. Hi! Hi! Hello?
So what do you say to say? Well, first off, we're grateful for the willingness.
So she throws up? Oh my god. Okay, Newman, look out. I'm going to get the girls in, okay? Everyone wants to say hi to the girls. Hey, stop! Every night they poop everywhere and then they track it through the whole house. Oh, esophageal dilation. Interesting. That's what they do. Come on in, girls. Come on, let's go. Come on. Here. There was a girl who used to go in for the esophageal dilation when I worked at the psych house because she used to swallow bleach. Yeah, you stay in for a bit. That's a good girl. Okay, we'll see you a bit later, Christine. I'm gonna tell Brad about that. I think he knows it's serious. Hi, sweetie pie. Hi, sweetie pie. She's a good girl. Aren't you such a good girl? Thank you, Janine. It's my first super chat. Is that a super chat or a sticker? It's my first one. Thank you. That's exciting. See that, Al? That was for you. I'm sure it was for you. Wow, eh? Look at her ears. Dirty. Dirty. That's the one thing with the dogs, that they won't let me touch their feet, but I know that needs to be trimmed. Am I afraid that they're gonna fly away? I'm pretty careful. Pretty careful. Oh, how did I get start? It started in birding. Okay, that's a good thing, Gigi. I used to work at a psychiatric care facility, and that was my job. I was a assistant manager of a small psychiatric care facility, and there was my boss brought in a cockatiel, but she got a cockatiel from a dog that was looking for a home, because the cockatiel used to live with a teenage girl who went away to college. And so my boss adopted that cockatiel, and then she couldn't handle the cockatiel at her house because he'd yell all the time. So she brought him to work. And his name was Jamie. And from the minute I saw that bird, Jamie, I was like fascinated. Like, honestly, like, I could not stop looking at him, playing with him. Like, he started dancing, and he was really interactive with me, and I was like, I can't believe birds are like that. I couldn't believe it. Honestly, couldn't believe it. And so all day long, I would sit with the bird and play with the bird, and I'd ignore the residents. I'm like, I gotta play with this bird. Like, honestly, I loved that bird. And then I started reading up on birds, and I was learning about them, and I'm like, okay, so he needs toys. So I buy him toys, and he needs this and he needs that. So I do that. And then I only worked 3 days a week. So the 4 days I was off, I would always worry about him. Because I knew that the other staff didn't care about him. Like I did. Like there weren't animal people. And then the residents would let him out, and they wouldn't be able to catch him, and then they'd squeeze him and stuff. So anyways, I'd be so stressed leaving that bird at work. And one time I came back from being off for 4 days, and one of the staff had the food he had in his dish was like big beans, like honestly, like beans, kidney beans, and things he could possibly not eat. So he's just a frail little thing. So I was like, oh my God, so how long has this bird been starving? So I asked my boss if I could take him home for the weekend. And then I never brought him back. And when I went to shop for a new cage for him, I think I took him home pretty quick, like 2 or 3 months of getting to know him. When I went to buy him a new cage, I brought him in, and because I wanted him to have the biggest cage ever. And I brought him into the bird store, and she said, that bird is sick. I'm like, what? She goes, yes, he's really, really, really sick. So it turned out he was very sick. And so that's when I started learning about avian veterinary care and all that stuff. Because he was really sick. He had everything. So eventually he ended up with really bad arthritis. Or he did have it, and it was because he had unhealed bones, and it was because like the residents weren't really bird people, and they try and catch him and they'd squish him. So his hips were kind of crushed or squished, and they had arthritis in them, and so then his arthritis started getting really bad and all that other stuff. And then he just loved me. But he ended up passing away. But I was heartbroken over that bird. Heartbroken. If you go back in all my oldest videos, you'll see there's videos about Jamie. Anyways, after that, I kind of started. Then I got this guy. And then it's just all. And after Newman, I got Kiwi. And then I got B, which was an African Grey, like Sid. And then B died. Then I got Sid. Then I got Cookie as a foster. Then I was bombarded with the World Parrot Refuge and all the birds that were needing homes. And then I got Coco and Lucky Lou. And then Floyd. And then Rue. And that's the story. Right, guys? Yeah, so I think it was meant to be. Hi, Paula. I'm going live on YouTube now before Facebook, so. Yeah, Jamie was like the one that Jamie brought me, Jamie brought the love of birds to me. You always gonna wonder, animals bring things into your life and you don't. Oh my gosh, here. What happened? You slipped. You're gonna get Newman. Watch out, Newman. Here comes Coco. Yeah, Jamie came in. You are lucky. See her? She's a little devil. She's like the Tasmanian devil. Now what are you doing? You're gonna chase me too. Let's see. Live chat. Did you guys see that? Anyways, animals come into our lives for different reasons. When Jamie was around, actually, no, I didn't start Avian Avenue. I used to, like, once I had a bird, I immersed myself into birds. Like, I wanted to know everything, and, like, I was obsessed. So there was a bird forum called The Perch, and I joined that forum, and it was, like, people were really mean on that forum.
Huh?
And, like they would shame you if you didn't know stuff. You know, sometimes people are like that. Instead of, like, treating you with kindness and answering your questions, they shame you for not knowing. Anyways, so I joined that, and then things got a little bit better because I wanted to learn about Jamie. And then I ended up being a moderator on there. And then I ended up being a super moderator, and then I ended up being administrator. And then there was a big drama where the Perch owner was scamming. He had a store and he was scamming. He's not sending people stuff. He's taking the money and not sending people stuff. The Perch people were bird snobs. Yeah, and the owner was. So anyways, he had a store called The Perch, and it was one of those drop shipping companies, and he stopped sending people the merchandise and he kept the money. So then a lady that was an administrator with me, she started Avian Avenue. And so then I went over to Avian Avenue. And then after a few years, she got really burnt out of it, and then I got it from her. But I was really involved in Avian Avenue. And then I got Coco and Lucky, and then the Facebook took off, and I didn't have time for Avian Avenue. So that's the story. Did you guys see that Coco? She just ran so fast. Yeah, eating Abby's a good for them. Really good. It's had its problems, but it's been pretty good. Yeah, Maria. My Facebook took off when I had, when I got Coco and Lucky. Lucky was sick, right? Coco was, well, people started following me because of Coco and Lucky. And then Lucky got sick, and then people started being invested in the story. And then Coco started dancing with Newman. And this was back in 96. No, 2016. And then those videos went viral. So she said viral videos, and then that's where all the followers came from. And then I was featured on the Dodo twice. So that's my bird life, hey Coco? I'm gonna get out of birds. Oh yeah, that Coco was real. Lucky Lou really suffered. Really suffered. I would never. That's the worst thing, sickness to have with a pet, is lung disease, because you can't do anything. Thanks, Paula. So I think it's time to go on Facebook. What time is it? 5 o'clock. Time to go, everybody. I got to go to Facebook. My Facebook Live. So we'll see you over there. If you want to see my birds tomorrow, I'll be here between 4 and 5 Pacific. Me too, Karen. Okay, thanks guys for watching, and thank you for that super chat, because that was really exciting, and I'm gonna end this. Thank you, everyone.